Good morning, everybody. I'm Idolina Perales filling in for Maggie today, and it is going to be a fantastic show. Let's hear it for the ladies. We're talking about the Lone Star Flight Museum. They have a huge milestone they're going to be celebrating this weekend, and this morning, 3 of those women, well, we are going to be highlighting them. You see them right there. Look at those big smiles. Kudos to them. They're going to be inducted into the Texas Aviation Hall of Fame, and we're talking to the Lone Star Flight Museum all about it. And critics are calling it a jaw-dropping must-see and the stuff that IMAX was made for. We have a preview of Civil War, a fictional story of war here in the United States. I watched the trailer, guys, and it looks epic. And everything just keeps getting more expensive. Yeah, I kind of said that like a whiny toddler. This is causing women to feel more stressed out about their finances and how they are going to pay for their health care costs. So let's get the show started. Let's first start off with this one. I didn't have to go through this, so I'm kind of happy. But just when you may be ready to give up on dating, a tech executive with late checkout says it's just a matter of time before someone builds the next billion-dollar dating app. Ugh, get this. Pairing real-life people with AI girlfriends. Yeah. In a blog post on social media, this exec says he met with a guy in Miami who's already admitted to spending $10,000 a month on AI girlfriends. So if you can't find the right person, you create them. And then you can also customize their likes and dislikes. I am not for this. Kerrigan's right here by me. And Kerrigan, okay, so you've done the dating app thing, okay? And we're not really talking about dating apps. We're talking about AI girlfriends. I'm not all about that, right?
Yeah, it just feels wrong so many levels.
Yeah.
And I've read some studies on like the type of people who gravitate toward these things, and it's generally those who disrespect women. So that kind of see them as like an object or objectify women of some sort. So it's just a thing or
that makes sense.
An idea, rather than someone's actual soul that you're connecting with. So AI has its great uses for it. I don't think it's the one.
No, and I kind of see where that's coming from, because I first thought ick, like you programming like the person to like and dislike everything you like. So they're not, they're just going to be agreeing with you all the time. Yeah. They're just going to like what you like.
And that's not what finding someone to be with is about. You want someone who complements your traits and characteristics, not someone that you're identical to. That's no fun. You know?
Yeah, someone that's not going to argue with you about the dishes.
You can't date yourself.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
gross.
I would.
Of course, we all would. But yeah, this just creeps me out. I just thought of like narcissistic dudes who don't want to have to deal with a woman, like the
imperfections of someone.
Exactly.
Which are beautiful in themselves.
Amen. Thank you. Well, let's talk about this now. The Olympics are happening very soon, and we have a new sport on the books. Can you guess what it is? Love it.
That's not what it is.
It's close. It's close. Well, it started off as laying a piece of cardboard on the sidewalk, and it was being performed as passerbys just watched on. But now it's going to be a gold medal for spectators to watch across the globe. We're talking about breakdancing. It is making it to the Olympics.
Breakdancing.
We can say it is. It's okay. I have no idea. But yes, it is going to be in the 2024 Olympics. And it's the first time in history that we're going to see breakdancing as an Olympic sport. And breaking actually got a start in 2018 in the Summer Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires. And now it's made it to the big leagues. There are going to be 2 competitions, one for men, one for women. I absolutely love this because breakdancing, look at that. Look at that athleticism right there.
So cool. And this is pretty big in Houston, too, at Post HTX, where some of those pictures were taken. We had that big competition. And we had some locals here, a part of that. So hopefully we can get some representation out there. And I'm glad that it's an Olympic sport. I mean, yes, I agree that the Olympic sports should be set. They should be traditional. But I like changing it up every now and then,
exactly.
You know?
I think sports as a whole keeps evolving, and we as humans, we keep finding new things to enjoy and to invent and to create. So why not breakdancing? It really is. Like, I can't not do any of this. Like, look at that high kick.
Talk about like being fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, the crowd gets into it.
Like watching breakdancing or watching golf.
Breakdancing. Also, I'm kind of curious to see how the British people like.
Do you imagine?
We are going to see some breakdancing. He is now spinning on his head. Like all the other accents. I love it. I've listened to
as culturally appropriate as we can be. Anyway.
I've listened to British rappers, and it's just too nice. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this last talker. Ooh, I kind of feel like you and I are on the same page on this one. A lot of women, in fact, half of them say they're uncertain or worried about how they're going to prepare to pay for their health care costs later in life. And this is really affecting low-income and rural women. And they say this is just one of those big challenges to staying healthy today. Compared to 2023, fewer women actually consider themselves financially secure. That's so scary. And they're not confident about how they're going to plan and save for retirement, especially with the cost of housing going up. And then, you know, there's that talk about Medicare and Social Security costs being cut, and those are just big two concerns. And I feel like I'm in that boat like every day. You know what I mean? Like, do I have enough money for retirement? Do I have enough money for my kids at school?
Imagine the single mothers out there.
Exactly.
That's where my head goes to this, because I'm just like a single dog mom. Besides that, I just have myself to support, and I have to worry about health care, dental insurance, retirement, and you have a family, you have a loving husband, all this stuff. But some of these women who are super women are doing it all on their own, and that's where my heart goes out to.
I will tell you that my husband has no idea about our finances. Like, he really doesn't. He has no idea who our bank is. He has no idea how to log into our business banking. Like, he just has no concept of money.
Yeah.
And so for me, that stresses me out, because he, like, budget-wise, he doesn't. He's just like, oh, I'm going to go here and spend this money. I'm like, no, you can't do that. It's not in the budget.
But he picks up the slack in other parts of life, I'm assuming.
He does my laundry.
Okay, that's your laundry.
And he also gave me a great lunchbox, which I need to show everybody one of these days. It's huge. I hope
he goes like, I'll take care of the finances, I'll take care of the kids. I want a new lunchbox though, honey, and do the laundry.
And like, I think he made it a goal to find the biggest lunchbox, because it really does, everybody. It looks like a carry-on.
It does. I honestly thought she came to work with a toolbox the other day, and after I offered her to give her one of my lunch boxes.
But I couldn't do it.
It's a bit insane.
I know, I couldn't do it. And producer Lou, she was actually saying we should do an unboxing of what's in your lunchbox.
Oh my gosh, PB&J.
There was PB&J.
Break it out. Yeah.
I even had Shipley's in there this morning.
That's another thing your husband does for you. He makes you a PB&J every morning.
He does.
See, these are the small things that the AI bots will not give you.
No, they were not. We are great partners, and we definitely help each other in our weaknesses, but support each other's strengths. So yeah. It is great. He is my best friend. Love you, Blaine. All right. We've got more Houston Happens coming up after the break.
Hi, I'm JR with SellToJR.com, and I buy houses as is in any condition. If I buy your house, SellToJR.com can help you find your next home or retirement community. If you want, I can handle the whole move, even the items you don't want to take with you. If you're considering selling your house but think there are way too many roadblocks, call me or go to SellToJR.com for your free, no-obligation cash offer.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
You've been in an accident. It's time to call Simmons & Fletcher. It's our job to fight for your settlement fast. No hassles, no upfront fees, and no runaround. The insurance company may try to bully you, but they can't bully Simmons & Fletcher. Call us today and find out if you have a case for free. We've been helping the injured in Houston since 1979. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian Trial Lawyers.
I'm passionate about working in my community. If we get out in the community and help others, that's how we actually make the difference in the world. Houston has certainly helped form who I am, and it's an honor to me to be able to serve my local neighbors in Houston. I want you to be leaving saying, Willie won.
The truth revealed.
What do you want to say to him?
You have a wife and 2 kids, and you know how she's going to react to this fight.
Weekdays at 3 on CW 39 Houston.
Four people are being inducted into the Texas Aviation Hall of Fame, and 3 of them are women. This is a huge milestone. To tell us more about their stories and the induction ceremony itself, we're joined live by Doug Owens. He is the Lone Star Flight Museum president and CEO. Good morning, Doug. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
I am loving this. 3 women. That's just an incredible thing to see. Tell me how special and unique this induction ceremony is going to be.
Well, this is a terrific opportunity for us to recognize famous aviators that were Texans and famous Texans that were aviators. And tomorrow we've got about over 300 folks that will join us to honor these 4 people, and we are just thrilled to have the opportunity to recognize their achievements in aviation and honor them in a way that that is very, very appropriate. And they will join the 93 other members of the Hall of Fame behind me.
Now, before we focus on the women, because that's such a huge part of this ceremony, I do want to talk a little bit about Walt. I had the pleasure of knowing Walt. We were in the same Rotary Club. He is just such an outstanding guy. And unfortunately, he's already passed. But I just love that you guys are still going to be honoring him.
Walt was a truly amazing aviator and astronaut. He flew on Apollo 7, which was the first flight after the Apollo 1 tragedy that killed the 3 astronauts on the Apollo launch pad. And the efforts by Walt and his crew led the way to Apollo 8 and eventually to Apollo 11 that landed on the moon. So we're very, very proud to honor Walt as part of the class of 2024, along with those great women that are joining us.
Yeah,
I'm happy to talk about them as well.
Yeah, tell me more about them and their accomplishments.
So first is Colleen Barrett. Colleen was the very first female president of a major airline. She started with Southwest Airlines at the very beginning with Herb Kelleher, and eventually succeeded him as president in 2001. And she brought terrific changes and really made Southwest what it is today in terms of its treatment of passengers, their service-oriented operations, and she's just truly a terrific individual. And we're also honoring Wally Funk, who in 2021 was the oldest person to fly into space along with Jeff Bezos on his Blue Origin aircraft. And Wally has a lifetime of firsts and trailblazing, and we're thrilled to have her join us tomorrow and join the Hall of Fame class. And finally is Dr. Heather Wilson. Heather's an Academy graduate. She actually graduated from the Academy a couple of years after I did. and she went on to be a congresswoman from New Mexico. She was the 24th Secretary of the Air Force, and we are thrilled to have her join that class as well. So we've got a wonderful class to join the many members, and that's what you see behind me is the Hall of Fame behind me as well. And it's a terrific way to honor these fine Americans.
Definitely love the work you're doing there. So tell us more about the event and how we can attend.
Well, the event itself is actually sold out. We've got almost 350 folks joining us tomorrow. Southwest Airlines is our primary presenting sponsor for tomorrow. This was such a popular group of inductees that the sales went very quickly. So we are excited at that proposition, and we'll have a lot of folks that are joining us. In fact, tomorrow, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is going to accept Walt Cunningham's induction on behalf of the family, because they have been such close friends for many, many, many years. So we've got a great event tomorrow, and looking very forward to see this induction take place.
Oh, I am so excited for you. Sold out. That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Doug. I can't wait to see the video and all the photos from tomorrow.
Well, absolutely. And the last thing I'll do is invite everyone out to visit our museum. This is Houston's only aviation museum and STEM learning center, and we represent all facets of aviation, and we've got space in here with our new space gallery. We are a great place to bring the family with summer camps and everything coming up this summer. So please come out and visit us.
For sure. Thank you so much, Doug. And so you know, it's my kid approved. My twins love that place. Thank you for joining us this morning. Well, now let's talk about this. Doug Hulk reports on the new movie from A24 Films that has people buzzing. He talks about it with the cast.
American, 100%. That's what I'm talking about. Cool.
Me and him, we and him. Just do your dirt and discipline.
On to DC.
Are you serious? The United States are vaporized. They shoot us on sight in the Capitol.
I've never been scared like that before.
The film has this funny kind of balance it's trying to hold on to. It's trying to be compelling and engaging, and I guess that could include shocking.
And I've never felt more alive.
But at the same time, to be conversational.
You watch. As soon as DC falls, they'll turn on each other.
I have been a fan of Alex Garland ever since I saw Ex Machina, and I've read screenplays of his, and he makes such few films. So the opportunity that he wanted to meet me for this was very exciting.
Whatever happens, we don't quit.
Oh my God.
You don't want to miss this.
For all of us, and hopefully viewers in this country and also around the world, it will feel personal. And I think that's what he did so beautifully, is that he doesn't sort of spoon feed anything or tell anyone this is how you should feel, this is right or wrong. It's just, it's a human story.
I don't care what you do or don't know. Okay, but you are angry with me. There is no version of this that isn't a mistake.
You're watching the consequences of polarizations.
God bless America.
So interesting. I might have to check that out. Well, let's go ahead and check in with Kerrigan because it is warm and muggy. My husband and I have been fighting over the thermostat. So he likes it a little bit on the warm side. He actually likes it humid. He thinks he's always on vacation. And I'm just like, nah, we're putting this down to 70. Not happening.
Yeah, just keep it nice and hot in the house and be like, oh man, like we're in Turks and Caicos. Like,
no, that's what he always says. He loves stepping out on a hot, humid July day. Because he feels like he's stepping out into the Caribbean or something. I'm like, nah, honey, it's not the same.
Well, it's feeling a little tropical-like outside this morning with temperatures in the 70s already for us, upper 70s even off in Baytown, sitting at 77 degrees. This afternoon, warming up into the 80s, add in that humidity, feeling slightly warmer at times. Partly cloudy conditions throughout our Thursday. Now, we are going to be looking out for a few isolated chances for some showers throughout the day today, tomorrow, but more so on Saturdays whenever more of a chance of rainfall impacts all of the greater Houston area. Right now, it's just a few minor showers here and there, nothing too widespread. Looking at futurecast throughout the day today, we see some breakage in the cloud cover later on this afternoon and evening as a line of showers and thunderstorms develops to the northwest of Austin. Now, this line does break down as it inches closer to the greater Houston area. We can see that after sunset, a lot of these storms kind of disperse, and then we're just left with some cloud cover throughout the overnight hour tonight. Going into tomorrow morning, a few very isolated chances for rain develop before lunchtime, but then by the afternoon, we still see that isolated chance remain in place for us. Here's our Friday around 3 p.m. Friday night, most of that clears up, so if you have any type of Friday night plans, you should be all right, with the exception of 1 or 2 light rain showers in some parts of town, nothing too widespread. Coming up, I'll be talking about Saturday's forecast, and that's whenever we could see most of us getting some rainfall here in town as the rain chances become a little bit more prevalent through our area.
All right, maybe a backup plan for the soccer game. Thank you so much, Kerrigan. Houston Happens continues after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Kelly needs new floors.
I need new floors.
So she went to the flooring experts at LL Flooring, and it was as easy as 1, 2, 3, floor. Nice one, Kelly. LL Flooring, every step covered.
Deo for your whole body that actually works. How do they do it?
Native combines the best of nature with the best of science to make a deodorant spray with naturally derived ingredients that fights odor at the source and is clinically proven to keep stank at bay all day.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions and a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
The lane weaver, the driver who needs to get somewhere really important and really fast without signaling or care for traffic until she makes a wrong move. Unfortunately, yes, there are some bad drivers in this town. But luckily, you are not alone. With over 60,000 happy clients and 50 years serving Houston, Attorney Steve Lee has your back. Call the leader. Talk to Attorney Steve Lee. 713-CALL-LEE.
You changed this last year, Spencer.
I'm not the same Olivia.
This is about your future, your dream.
a great show so far, but there's so much more to come. So let's check in with producer Lou. Hey, Lou.
Hey.
I see right here we have one of our favorite groups coming in. The Tutu Live crew is back?
Yes, they are back, and they're always up for a good time. You know that. But they also have incredible hearts. So they're going to coming in soon to talk about their partnership and their mission. They're doing something really cool to help the community, and also there is a walk happening very soon, so you want to sign up for that and maybe get some steps in, you know?
Girl, I need these steps. Definitely need steps. But that's what's so great about Houston. You know, there's no shortage of people, you know, lifting up others in our community.
No, for sure. And in fact, Ito, we have another local organization that is on a mission to bring hope and healing to veterans and their families. We have the PTSD Foundation of America on standby, and they're going to be talking about their programs. There are lots of cool events that you can attend to, family friendly, so definitely want to hear about that.
I'm already going to start crying just looking at that video.
I know.
I know, there's just so many incredible people doing extraordinary things, and I'm here for it. I love it. All right, do you have anything else planned? I'm looking here. Oh, what's in the E-Block?
I don't know. Let me tell you, Riri. I mean, I sure do have something up. Discovery Green, they're hosting a special Earth Day event at the park this Saturday, and they're going to have so many fantastic activities planned for the kiddos. And Ito, it has your favorite prize. Ta-dun-ta-dun. It's free.
Oh, free. Mama like.
Ito approved, for sure.
Yes,
so we'll be hearing more about that later.
I loved it. Okay, so we're going to get the inside scoop with them here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much, Lou. And thank you, Charlie. More Houston Habits coming up after the break.
When it comes to outdoor furniture, why choose Rooms To Go Patio? Because as America's largest independent furniture company, we have incredible buying power. And with the power to buy comes the power to save. And you know what that means for you. High quality furniture without the high price tag. It's what makes Rooms To Go Patio so special. Great style, affordable prices, and an amazing selection. Experience the power of Rooms To Go Patio for yourself. Shop a showroom near you today.
Have heart failure with unresolved symptoms? It may be time to see the bigger picture. Heart failure and seemingly unrelated symptoms like carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, and irregular heartbeat could mean something more serious called ATTR-CM, a rare, underdiagnosed disease that worsens over time. Sound like you? Call your cardiologist and ask about ATTR-CM.
It'll be raining cats and dogs again. Time to waterproof with Gorilla.
Waterproof with Gorilla? Yeah! Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal.
Of course.
Spray it, tape it, spread it, brush it to stop and prevent leaks. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Teens have drama.
One more minute.
Braces add more drama.
Oh, how does anyone do this?
Invisalign is better oral hygiene and no drama.
Kelly needs new floors.
I need new floors.
So she went to the flooring experts at LL Flooring, and it was as easy as 1, 2, 3, floor. Nice one, Kelly. LL Flooring, every step covered.
If you're a veteran and experiencing the harmful consequences of substance misuse, VA has many treatments to help veterans take that initial step toward recovery. Find out more at mentalhealth.va.gov/substance use.
Houston's #1 spot for hit music and the Rula and Ryan Show is 104.1 KRBE.
The experience is everywhere you are. No radio required.
Hey, it's Rula and Ryan from the Rula and Ryan Show.
Hi, and guess what? You can listen to us on the go, wherever you are, at work, on the run. Just get your phone out, download the free KRBE app. You can also listen to us on the iHeartRadio app or the TuneIn app.
And you can tell your smart speaker, hey, Alexa, play KRBE.
It's that easy. Stay with KRBE all day.
If you can bring together people with real expertise and you can ask questions in a tough but fair way, you might be able to demystify what's going on in Washington.
News Nation's The Hill Sunday with Chris Starwalt.
Sunday at 10 on CW39 Houston.
the 22 Live Crew Mardi Gras Marching Group recently donated over 60 journals for use by residents of Ada House as part of their recovery program. Joining me today, we have 22 Live Crew member Michelle Graham. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
I love the work that you have been doing recently in our community, and I'm really loving how you guys are supporting this recovery program, Ada House. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about Ada House?
Sure. Ada House is a residential program based out of Galveston. It creates a supportive and enlightening experience for supporting women who are going through the process of recovering from the disease of addiction.
It's so prevalent. So why did you guys choose Ada House?
We have supported the organization in the past, and this year, one of my personal highlights is to help women. It's women helping women.
Yeah.
And this was a perfect way for us to be able to do that.
And what does it mean to you to be able to go out and help the community? What does it mean to you and your group?
It's very beneficial for us. We are a group of women who support each other, and the fact that we can lift others and support others in their time of need, it's heartwarming for all of us.
I love that. So now let's talk about the big walk you have coming up, because we'd love to support you for all the work you do. Tell me more about is it a walk?
Sure, it's Ada House is actually having a walk.
Oh, Ada House, okay.
It's Ada House's walk, and the Journal Project was kind of to support them in their efforts, but what we also do is support them in this effort, and it's a fundraising opportunity for them, and the 22 Live Crew will be leading the parade. It's their annual Journey to Recovery walk, and this year's theme is Stomp Out Stigma. And it's happening at about 8 a.m. on Saturday, the 20th, and you can register at their website.
Okay, so anyone can come in and register. What about little kids? Do you know if little kids can be part of this? Because I've got 9-year-olds, but they're really not the most athletic.
It's an easy walk.
Okay.
It's an easy walk, all ages, all stages.
Okay, and really when I was talking about my kids, I was talking about me. So tell me, you mentioned the journals. Let's talk about that. Why was it the journals that you donated?
We collected journals through our membership. It came out of a conversation that I had with the executive director of Ada House. Realized that they needed journals as part of their program.
Okay.
So what a better way to tangibly help the organization by collecting and donating journals. But then we also wanted to make sure that anybody who received those journals understood that there were people cheering for and rooting for them throughout their process. So we inscribed personal messages and inspirational quotes in those journals.
Really? Oh, that's beautiful. Well, good luck to you with the walk. I really want to make it out and support you guys, especially the Ada House. If you want to learn more about the Ada House, you can go to their website, adahouse.org, or you can even go to givebutter.org. I really appreciate you stopping by today.
Thank you. Great to be here.
I love it. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about this. Oh, my goodness. Martin Scorsese. Do you like him?
Not familiar.
Oh, what about Frank Sinatra?
I love.
Okay, well, he's going to do a film about Frank Sinatra, and it's going to be starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Very cool.
I know.
Very nice.
And Seth MacFarlane, you know, the creator of Family Guy? Well, he says there's no end in sight. Sab Ruman has all that in today's Entertainment Report.
We begin here with the re-teaming of a director who loves music and loves one particular actor. How about this? Bringing the story of Old Blue Eyes to the big screen.
If I can make it there. It's up to you.
Let's swing Frank Sinatra's life story, and what a life, and an interesting pair set to tell it. Martin Scorsese and his muse, the actor Leonardo DiCaprio. The pair have made several movies together, and Leo, unlike his girlfriends, is probably the right age now to play Sinatra in his prime. Of course, Frank Sinatra had many celebrated marriages, the most explosive to the actress Ava Gardner. And how about J-Law, Jennifer Lawrence? as Ava Gardner. Now, this project does not yet have the official blessing of the Sinatra estate. Nancy Sinatra controls that. Interested studios include Sony and Apple. All right, to an animated show. It has been on the air effectively forever. New word this morning about Seth MacFarlane's Family Guy.
Batman and Robin. Wonder Woman. Aquaman.
And Meg.
Family Guy's been on the air since 1999, for a quarter of a century, 25 years. Seth says maybe there's another 25 years left. At this point, I don't see a good reason to stop. People still love it. It makes people happy. I don't know there's any reason to stop at this point unless people get sick of it, unless the numbers show that people are, we don't care about Family Guy anymore. But that has not happened yet. These animated characters never age. One reason, and of course, they say a lot of funny things, that animated shows like The Simpsons and Family Guy continue to endure and endure. That is your entertainment report here in Hollywood. I'm Sam Rubin.
That's a good point. They do not age. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Kerrigan, who I also don't think ages. Are you aging in reverse? I swear. You look good every day I see you, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So back to the entertainment report. I remember before I started aging and whenever I was a young kid, I used to turn on Family Guy and The Simpsons in my room while my parents, I wasn't allowed to watch it because it was like, oh, yeah, they say some obscure things. And so I used to instead of sneaking out and doing anything bad, I would just go watch Family Guy or The Simpsons. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope my parents don't watch it.
You know what? I did the same thing. I used to live with my brother in Vegas, and he would go to work, so we would watch Beavis and Butthead, and we'd be like, we watch Beavis and Butthead, and he would get so mad at us. We weren't allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead either. But also for my brother, who's 15 years older than me, telling me I can't watch something. Like, what?
Exactly. Now that I am a nice, seasoned 27-year-old, I can turn on as Family Guy anytime I want.
Anytime you want. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and turn it over to our weather forecast. Kerrigan, I am sick and tired of hairspray in my hair. I can't keep doing this. The humidity needs to go bye-bye.
You know, me and you are going to be arguing about this topic until the end of times. I love the warm, humid weather.
We're going to be at each other's, well, I don't know. Whoever's going to be at the other one's funeral, that's going to be the eulogy.
Let's not age that far in advance just yet. Let's get through today first. I have enough time doing that. Let's get to satellite and radar now. A couple of showers actually being depicted here on radar. If you're traveling in, say, to the north of Channelview, Barrett, Mount Bellevue, might be encountering some rainfall along Highway 90 here, seeing very isolated chances here this morning, and that's going to be the case for today, tomorrow, and our Saturday alike. No widespread rainfalls on the way, but there will be some pesky times throughout the day where you might encounter a drop or two, or even a moderate amount of rainfall passing through, but it'll be short-lived. High temperatures this afternoon are going to be warm. 87 degrees is our forecasted high today. We remain warm all the way through the weekend until that front passes through, and then temperatures drop back down for Sunday and Monday. But let's get to this weekend forecast. We're all worried about the weekend. For Saturday morning, could be a little messy at times. We will be dodging rainfall throughout the day. We have some more intense rainfall along the far north side of town, and then an additional round of rain moving in from the southwest side of town looks to be developing around 4 p.m. So keep that umbrella handy for your Saturday. By the nighttime, we do also have a band of showers and possible thunderstorms that will be moving through. As that happens, we will be cooling down the following day. So temperatures go from 80s down to 70s for this upcoming weekend. So we have a warm day and then a relatively okay day following. By Monday, though, by the time we have to get back into the flow of work, if you work a 9 to 5, the weather will be shaping up for you to sit indoors and not enjoy it outside. Sadly, our weekend rain chances will be falling along the time frame where a lot of us are trying to knock out some things.
I think my kids would want that 80% in the morning, Kerrigan. They don't want to go to soccer. All right, thank you so much. All right. let's talk about this. There is a local veterans group that is on a mission to bring hope and healing to veterans and their families suffering from the effects of combat-related post-traumatic stress. To tell us more about the PTSD Foundation America and their programs, we're joined by Chris Fahey. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So what do you do at PSD Foundation America?
I'm very new to the organization, but I am a graduate of the program at Camp Hope.
Really?
I work business development, but more importantly, I've been through the program. I know what it's about, and it genuinely saved my life.
Really? Okay, we're going to get that to a second, but let's lay out down the groundwork now for our viewers real quick. PTSD Foundation, what are you all about? How did it get started?
The PTSD Foundation America is a national organization whose only mission is to provide hope and healing to a combat veteran suffering from the wounds of war. A lot of that is complex PTSD with other mental health issues kind of stacked on top. And we do that through our landmark area, our residential treatment facility, which is called Camp Hope, and it's right here in Houston.
Okay, now go back to tell me, how did it save your life?
So my first brush with PTSD wasn't from combat. I did spend 18 years in the Navy. I deployed 4 or 5 times, spent about a year in combat. But my first brush with it was with my father. He was a combat veteran, a Marine Corps infantryman. And when I was 3, 4 years old, he was facing some tough choices, and he didn't know what to do. There wasn't the kind of help that Camp Hope provides, and he chose to take his own life. When that happened, it changed the entire trajectory of my life. And in 2018, after about 16 years of service, I find myself kind of suffering the same complicated thoughts. And I chose the same route that he did. And after that, 2 miracles occurred. The first is that I didn't die from that attempt, and I was given a second chance. And the second miracle was that I was turned to Camp Hope. Camp Hope is literally a miracle. There's no place like it. It's peer-to-peer, which means combat veterans are guiding other combat veterans, and it has everything you need in one facility. Mental health resources coupled with lodging, transportation, culinary team. All the veteran needs to do is ask for help. It is no cost to them, and they take care of everything else.
No cost?
Absolutely no cost.
How do you do that?
Through donations, and that's a big part of what we're doing, and we need help. We do have some events coming up. The first is going to be the biggest Texas country music festival. It's billed as the biggest country music festival in the world. It's happening right in Montgomery County, and we are a major beneficiary of that. That's May 10th through 12th. There's also the May 18th Big Crawfish Bash. $35, $25, $35, all you can eat. You get 6 hours to put as much crawfish in your mouth as you can. And we are, I think, the primary beneficiary of that. So both of those events will help. But PTSDUSA.org is a wonderful place you can go to find out all the different ways you can help. Send us a message, reach out to us. We love partnering with people, and we have some good options on how we can make that mutually beneficial.
So let's talk to any veterans out there right now. We talked about your organization. We talked about how we as a community can help. But now let's focus on a message towards the veterans. Say someone watching right now feeling a little hopeless. How can they reach out to you, and what do you want to tell them right now?
The most important thing is that you're never alone. Hopelessness is a common feeling, and it doesn't have to stay, and it shouldn't. 877-717-PTSD is a crisis line you or a loved one can call, and you can reach out, and we man that phone. We can talk to you. We've been there. We have plenty of people who understand what it's going through, and that feeling can be temporary. We're here to help that feeling be temporary and to move you to a place of joy and to restore you back to health, and we can do that. All you got to do is give us a call.
Well, Chris, I am so grateful to you for coming today and being vulnerable and sharing your story. I really do. It touched me, and I do hope it touched somebody else. And I just greatly appreciate that so much. So if you want to learn more about their events, their upcoming crawfish boil, there's so many other events that we posted also, go to PTSDUSA.org, and that's also where you can find some more information about Camp Hope. Chris, I am so grateful for you coming in today.
Thank you.
Just truly are. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be having more information on this, of course, on our website, CW39.com. We'll be right back. More Houston Happens after the break.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
Go right now, because the Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale ends Monday. Don't miss this very special offer. Buy the Sealy Posturepedic, Therapedic, or Beautyrest Select mattress in your choice of sizes for just $5.95. That's 3 great brands, any size, one low price. Twin, full, queen, even a king-size mattress, only $5.95. Plus, check out all our other great mattress buys. Hurry, the Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale ends Monday.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called D-SNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare D-SNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare D-SNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
TXU Energy is changing the energy game with Live Your Free, the first and only plan of its kind that automatically adapts each month to give you free energy when you use it most.
Having a plan that's made just for me changed everything.
Live Your Free adapts to your changing energy needs.
So I always get my biggest savings guaranteed.
Either every day,
every night,
or every weekend.
Which I can easily see in the TXU Energy app.
Those are savings you never have to choose.
Choosing's not really my thing.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with selltojr.com and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Selltojr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With selltojr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Okay, so as a meteorologist, I'm super jazzed for this one. Discovery Green, they're hosting an Earth Day event at the park this Saturday, and it is free, guys.
It's free.
It's free. Okay, they just confirmed it's free. Now, to tell us all about it and what we can expect, we're joined by Suzanne Thies and the artist Mark Scrap Daddy Bradford. Thank you both for coming in. And did I say your last name correctly?
It's Tice, but
Tice.
Yes.
Oh, so close. Well, either way, thank you guys both for coming in. I love Discovery Green. So how important is it to be part of Earth Day celebrations?
Well, it's so important. It's the world in which we live. It's stewardship. That's what this event celebrates, is stewardship, and it helps give people information and celebrate the community together. So we're really excited about it. We want everybody to come out. We'll have more than 60 different exhibitors. We're 60. Lots of different organizations that have information or products that can help you be more sustainable and inspire you. We're partnering with Citizens Environmental Coalition and Houston Public Works, featuring their Waterworks Festival. So there's a lot going on. It'll be really amazing.
And there's going to be activity for kids. I just saw some kiddos on that video. There's going to be activities for kids, because my kids, I don't want them to say, I'm bored.
Lots of family-friendly activities, performances. This year we're focusing on art. Because art inspires change. Art inspires each of us. And
speaking of artists, Scrap Daddy, what is happening? I love this.
This is Buddy G, and Buddy G's made out of 100% recycled scrap metal from Houston, Texas scrap yards. And it's a work in progress right now, but this is a small version of some things that I'm going to have out there that hopefully are going to inspire, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it this year. And I'm really excited.
Okay, well, so you mentioned scrap. Is that what your art is based around?
Yeah, I use recycled, repurposed items. You know, I'm always hunting for different things. And,
I love it. I'll be saving you some stuff.
Yeah. Please. I work with what I got. You know, when I was a kid, I dumped stuff out on the ground and then build it up, and that's the same thing I do with my scrap metal. Anyway, I'm grateful to be a part of the Earth Day celebration.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday, right? What are the times?
It's noon to 5, and it's the Green Mountain Energy Earth Day at Discovery Green. And check the website, discoverygreen.com, for updates. We're adding new performances and new activities all the time. So check the website or social media for updates.
Yes. Oh, there's the website. Okay, again, it's free. It's this Saturday. Everyone go down, check it out. Hey, Scrap Daddy, you get to meet him and see, what was his name again?
Buddy G.
Buddy G. Why the G? Okay, all right, Buddy G and his other incredible pieces of art will be there as well. For now, let's go ahead and check in with Kerrigan. Kerrigan, what's the weather going to be like for this Saturday for Earth Day? Oh, well, I think Kerrigan is having some technical issues. So let's go ahead and talk about our 10-day forecast here, because that actually does have Saturday on it. As we head into the weekend, we're going to start to see the clouds build in, plus our chances of rain will also build in. By Friday, we're looking at a 20% chance of rain. Saturday, though, especially for the evening hours, not so much for the day. So I think Earth Day celebration is going to be okay. We're going to have that 40% chance of rain. That's because we have a cold front coming in. It looks like it will be dealing us with some rain and showers by the overnight hours. And then by Sunday, we're still going to see some lingering showers, about a 40% chance there. But as we look towards the next work week, we're going to see some partly cloudy skies for Monday and Tuesday. And then yet again, we are going to have that chance of seeing some rain by the middle of our next work week. But look at those temperatures, everybody. We are going to be warming up into the upper 80s today. You know what? I think some people are actually going to be seeing close to 90 degrees in some spots. But as we roll into the weekend, thanks to that cold front, by Sunday, temperatures will be dropping into the low 70s. And then overnight lows. Woo, I'm so excited for this one, guys. So yeah, the last couple of mornings we've been dealing with those low 70s and it's been muggy. Well, with this cold front, our temperatures are going to be dropping into the low 60s by Sunday morning and then mid 50s by Monday. I'm absolutely loving that. And then as we end the next work week, we do have another chance of seeing some showers popping into the area. You can, of course, always check out your forecast on our website, CW39.com, and we'll be back with more Houston Happens after the break.
If you always wanted a sleeper sofa, shop Rooms to Go now through Monday. Start with a great-looking sofa at a great price, then add a sleeper to the sofa for an extra $199. There are dozens of fabulous styles, colors, and fabrics to choose from. Buy your favorite sofa, then upgrade it. Add the versatility and function of a comfortable sleeper for an extra $199. $199. Just hurry. The Rooms to Go sleep sale ends Monday.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
Schwarzkopf has 125 years of professional hair expertise. That's why I trust them to create the perfect blonde, to help you tell your story and feel more like you. Schwarzkopf, what story will you tell?
Searching for dental implants? When you find yourself needing to replace all of your teeth, you've done the research. You've heard Renew Smiles say we are up to 60% less than other providers. And maybe you thought to yourself, not a chance. But the reality is, that is 100% true. Renew Smiles is up to 60% less than other providers and offers low monthly financing, even with lower credit scores. Great value, high quality, happy patients, lives changed. Call today.
I'm going to make this real simple. National Floors Direct will beat anyone's price by 15% or it's free. Free rooms, 60, 70% off, a big box warehouse, it doesn't matter what the sale or offer is. We'll beat their price by 15% or it's free. Call 888-400-FLOOR and get a guaranteed low price on next day installation of name brand carpet and luxury flooring. 888-400-FLOOR. We beat their price by 15% or it's free. Real simple.
An Eisenhower High School teacher and his former student, they're working together beyond the classroom. Our CW39 Houston's Kara Willis shares their inspiring story.
Many barbershops are only known for cutting hair. But what was once known as solo cuts here along Cypress Creek Parkway is now growing into a new barbershop that fosters community, entrepreneurship, and mentorship.
So many of our kids are really not prepared to go to college. So many of them don't really want to go to college. So they need to have an opportunity to get entrepreneurship, let them own it.
Peter Smith is a 30-year educator at Eisenhower High School, and what started as a conversation with former student and football player Zacchaeus Henry led to an opportunity for the duo to partner beyond the classroom. That's when Exclusive Fades was born.
I knew as a barbershop we can put in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, bring them in, teach them all the steps from the LLC, from developing the business, because with the individual booth rent, they're going to be able to create their own company.
Henry has been cutting hair since he was 13 years old, and he says having Smith as a mentor helped turn a dream into a reality.
Working with Smith, he kind of already had that hustle and drive in me, but I didn't have that mentorship, that guidance, and he's so hands-on where he kind of helped me step by step on just being consistent and staying disciplined and just going hard on one thing. So this has been a 9-month build-out process. So ever since it was, 17 days after I graduated high school, I've been here every day.
This space is only the beginning. Smith and Henry say the goal is not only to have a space to get a nice cut, but to create classes and a space for young people to start their own business in this strip center.
If you find somebody who's experienced and who's done everything that you want to accomplish and they're willing to teach you and guide you, then you're good. You can send them a DM, an email. It just depends on how hungry you are, how much you want it.
And that was our Kara Willis reporting. Grateful to her for bringing us that truly inspiring story. Well, we have more inspiration and fun happening tomorrow. Maggie is back and she's going to be live from Holy Moly. Let's see what kind of trouble she gets into. For now, everybody have a great Thursday. We'll see you back here again tomorrow for Houston Happens.